folks. James. Just got off work and I am headed to the house. Been kind of watching that pond back there behind the house, waiting for the right opportunity to do my review on the True Sin Revenge Plopper. So Anglers Hangout reached out to me a couple of months ago. They sent me some lures. They wanted me to try them out and do a review, and they sent them to me in, I want to say it was November, early December. So I've had them sitting at the house for a couple of months because it's been cold, and if you live in the state of Louisiana in the winter time, what you do with your topwater lures is about the same thing you do with your lawnmower. Put that son of a gun up all the way through the winter. We've had about 3 days of warm weather, and again, I've been kind of keeping an eye on that pond and the activities of the bass out there in that pond. And I think today would probably be a good day to get this review done. And I'm gonna be about as brutally honest as I can be. And anybody knows me knows I'd rather climb a tree and tell you the truth than stand here flat-footed and lie to you. So I will be giving you an honest review of these revenge ploppers, and I appreciate Anglers Hangout sending them to me. But I'm gonna tell you what James thinks about them. When I get there, I get my tennis shoes on. That's how you know I mean business. I got work boots on right now. I get ready for some fishing business. You see them white tennis shoes on my feet? You know they're getting ready to be some fishing going down. Time me and Buck have a contest, that's the first thing he notices. Oh shit, James has got his tennis shoes on. Damn. Maybe I've been going too fast. That's over with there, buddy. Too bad. No revenge plopper. Well, yeah. There, buddy. You hit that thing like you was mad at it. Well, dinky dink. Nice little fish. Alright, let's try again. There he is. Another revenge plopper's getting it done now. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna get this right here because, you know, I don't want to get bogeyed again. Appreciate you biting there, buddy. All right. Gotcha. You're getting fat there, girl. You ain't spawning yet. Get on back over there. Well, it catches fish. I've been playing around with this revenge plopper for, I don't know, about a week. Went out there 2 or 3 days, threw it around. Each day that I went out and threw it around, I caught fish. But what I did notice about this lure, the hooks seem like they're quality hooks. I didn't have any issues with the hooks other than they could be a little bigger than they are. And then I think I know why they're not, because when this thing is sitting in the water, it's not floating on the surface. When you cast it, it actually goes under the water just a little bit and then comes back out. Is that a problem? Not really. I guess it could be a problem if you're fishing in some very shallow, weedy water, and then I guess there's a possibility of that prop getting stuck in some grass or something like that on the cast. Once you start retrieving it, it's right up there on top of the water. I noticed that you could fish it somewhat like a tiny torpedo. Which is kind of a bump and go, pause, twitch, 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 pause, twitch, twitch, and it did well. I actually caught one fish. I cast it out and I just let it sit, and before I even moved the lure, a fish grabbed it and took off. I think I got that one on video, but you may not be able to tell that's what happened. But long story short, Joe, Chris, long story short, does it compare to the Whopper Plopper? Yes. I think Berkeley makes a lure very similar. I don't remember what they call theirs. Ozark Trails got one, and you know it'll stand up to the others that are out there. I've only used it for, you know, I've probably used it for about a week, but it held up, and everybody knows me, I'm a little rough on my lures. You know, if I pull the lure in and it does have grass on it, then I slap it in the water several times. I was pulling in some grass every once in a while, and I could slap it off and slap it off and slap it off. And those props on the back of that thing were just as good now as they were when I started. So I've actually got it tied on. I'm on my way to Murvaugh right now, and I've actually still got that lure tied on. It's a good lure. I like it. I actually like it a little more than the Whopper Plopper in the same size. Reason being, and I'm not sure what the reason for this is, but that Whopper Plopper comes through the water doing that. I can't stand it. It twists my line up, and I know Buck uses a swivel on the front of his. I'm not fixing to start fishing with no snap on top of no top water lure. I ain't gonna do it. That lure is either gonna come through the water straight, or James ain't gonna use it. And the Whopper Plopper just won't do it. The bigger Whopper Plopper will, but the one that's about the same size as this Revenge Plopper twists my line up every time, and it don't matter if it's braid, mono, or fluorocarbon. That thing goes through the water twisting. And I think maybe because this Revenge Plopper has two props on the back of it, kind of equalizes itself out, which is a good thing. I like them. I would recommend them. So, you know, the first thing I think about when I think about going to buy a lure is, what's this damn thing gonna cost me? So price is always a factor. The price of this lure, if you buy an individual lure from Anglers Hangout, you're gonna pay $9.99 for it. That's cheaper than the Whopper Plopper. It's probably in the same range as the Berkeley, and it's more expensive than the Ozark Trail. So, and again, all three of those lures are very similar. The good part about these lures, I guess, would be you can get them cheaper if you buy in bulk. What Anglers Hangout sent me was a 3-pack. 3 lures, 3 different colors. One of them was a bluegill color. I think the other one was a sexy shad, and I'm not sure what you call the third one. But it was 3 different colors. And a 3-pack, if you get it off their website, which I will drop a link to Anglers Hangout in the description of this video, $17.95, I think, for 3. So we've gone from $10 a piece with $30 down to 3 for $17. And if I do the short math, that's roughly $6 a piece. It's that Louisiana education kicking in right there. So that's a lot better deal, and I think they'll lower the price even more if you go to a 6-pack. Anyhow, y'all check out Anglers Hangout. Again, there's a link in the description of this video. Go over and pick up some Revenge Ploppers. And again, I recommend you buy a 3-pack. Don't just go over and get one. I don't think you're gonna make anybody over there mad buying 3 over 1. So, and I like that bluegill color. I actually like all 3 of those colors. But I needed to end that video somehow or another, and this is the end.